Assalamu alaikum and dobry вечер, everyone. Sorry this is so late, but my computer was acting like a real idiot tonight, and I didn't have time to make this video earlier after Juma today because at Juma I found out that there was an akika tonight for a new baby, and I did not see the baby, but there was a dinner, so I went to that, and of course my help was needed, so I helped prepare for it because some of the brothers and sisters were pressed for time to get the meal ready so that we'd have barely enough time to enjoy it between Maghrib and Isha. But anyway, so today's khutbah was about the salat, but focusing on khushu, and might be screwing the pronunciation of that word, but basically that's focusing on your salat, on Allah, and trying to avoid the distractions that can happen. For instance, if you're with kids and they just want to run around and play and jump all over you or make noise or whatever, or if you have someone watching TV or listening to radio or something that's loud, or if you're distracted in your mind from things that happened earlier in the day or the day before, or whatever. But he said part of khushu is not only focusing on the salat, that you're in the presence of Allah, but you have to have sincerity in your salat. You have to be basically just the desire to worship Allah. And part of that is, you have the sincere intention to worship Allah. And he talked about, so I'm trying to remember, about how it can be, if your salah is distracted, then you do not gain the reward for it if you give in to the distractions. But if you concentrate on the words that you're saying to Allah, because after all it is prayer and you are in conversation with Allah. And that's something that I was taught to believe when I was a Christian, that you are talking to Allah instead of just saying words out of habit or just something that you just get into the physical motion of it. You have to be in the right mood for your salat. And of course, part of it is, your salat is not valid if your wudu is messed up. If you broke your wudu, or if you did ghusl before and you broke that and then didn't do wudu again before you prayed. So that's important, that you have to be of a right mind, and you have to be free of not just the physical impurities, but mental or spiritual impurities that can take you out of the salat. And shaitan is always trying to distract us. That's what I have heard so many times, that shaitan has that as his job, to try to distract us, to take us out of salah. And if you leave the salah, just stop praying altogether, even if you do everything else that Allah has commanded you to do, but you stop praying, you are basically not a Muslim anymore. You have gone into disbelief, because after all, salah is the second pillar of Islam. And without that, everything else is about as much value as a $3 bill. And we all know what that is. So sincerity has to be there. Your khushu has to be there. And you're facing the Kaaba. You are facing not just a spot on the ground. You are in the presence of Allah. Whether you're in the masjid, whether you're praying at home, or whether you're praying at your workplace or school or in a mall or whatever. You have to make that place your mini masjid, and you have to focus on the salat and only that. And I'm still working on that myself. I've been at this for a little over 13 months, so I still got a long way to go, but I keep trying. And so that was basically what it was about today, and just how to focus on your salah, how to keep your intentions pure, and humble yourself before your Creator. Because after all, if you are not humble, then you are not receptive to Allah's guidance or blessings. And we all want to have the blessings, but we have to work for it. We have to obey our Creator, and we have to be sincere and truthful and humble. And we put all that together, especially in the salat, then we are enriched spiritually by it. So that was today's khutbah. I hope this is of some benefit to you. And if I mess up, it's my bad. And anything good is from Allah, and Allah is the source of all good. So, assalamu alaikum, David Zenya, and Miyasir Mila.